Hammer, hammer. 6:04. Sunday sermon starts in 21 minutes. Exactly, or actually 20 minutes. Oh my God. Hello, everyone. Eric Zombro kicked my ass in chess. The fact that he lowered himself to play the hamster in chess, it feels good, baby. It feels really good. Okay, let's go to the Emperor of Canada.
They fucking criticize the conservative side left and right, fucking up and down. You know what I mean? Oh, right wing extremists was fucking mentioned. But hey, there you.
Yeah. I still have cold beer, so we just got to
Using
stream.
the exact same buzzwords that everybody else is fucking using in the political game, and
boom.
that should be your fucking first indication of a big red flag right there. Look, this isn't a left or right problem. This is a fucking problem in our society. Our children are fucking dying by the fucking boatloads, are suffering by the boatloads. Our people, men, women, fucking suicides through the goddamn roof, man.
Nobody cares if it's the male part of the population. Oh my God.
You ain't fixing that with a fucking panel of fucking half queers. Sorry, you know.
Hold on. I would actually, of course, respectfully, I would respectfully disagree with you, Mitchell. I would say it actually is a right-left issue. The way I see it is what we can call communism. Communism is essentially the political manifestation of female nature. Capitalism or free market.
Communism is where women like to be. Everybody's the same. Oh my God, everybody's taking care of it. Oh my God, it's so fair. Oh my God. It's been the end of many a civilization over the years. Because the women's think, oh my God, it's so fair. Oh, everybody says it's right. Why do you think the communists go for the women? Just say it.
Type economies. That's
Everybody's
the political manifestation.
I mean, God.
So this actually is. This is. They pretend that they're on men's side. They pretend that they believe in whatever, like everything.
They're only on the side of men when it benefits them directly. Not on the side of men because it's the right thing to do. You got to get that out of your head, boys. Women are no angels. Not angels.
Free market economy, capitalism, men, but really they don't.
Actually, in some ways, they're worse than men.
Tell you.
What?
Well, I mean, they don't care what side they always pander.
They always get it anyway, right? The enemy comes in, kills all the men. They're still going to get theirs because they're chicks. You see, I'm a bigger, stronger man than those evil Nazis. We don't give a shit. Whoever takes over, we're still going to get our shit.
To both sides as much as
unspoken truth, perhaps. No. Yeah. You
Like
can say that.
I don't know. I take a much darker.
You're evil.
I take a much darker view. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm going to take off, but if I could just finish with this one last idea. I don't know who it was. I think it was Chaos. No, maybe.
Take off to the Great White North, Hoser.
I don't know. Maybe it was Outlaw. Someone was saying like, we have to move past this. Who was saying a second ago like we need to get like financial, we need to get political, we need to start organizing. Who said that?
Yeah, I did. There's a hunger.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
There's been a hunger in this community for a long time, at least since I've been here for the last 2 years. There's been a hunger here for people to have some order here, for some purpose to move past all of this, what they call red pill rage and hate for all this stuff. People need a direction going forward, a purpose going forward that I've seen a lot of people advocate for. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe we need to get some people in here to teach finances.
Oh my God! Look who's in the chat. Shinobi One Kenobi. Random guys here. Primo Living BC. Hello, Garrett Grant. Skeleton. is in the building. Good to see you guys. Hammer's coming up at 6:25, so we're just going to do a little streaming. Hope all is well. God bless. We had a chess tournament earlier, and you know you didn't want to play me, so you didn't show up. I get it. I get it. I'm really good.
And teach homesteading and canning food.
Right.
Okay, that's sort of where okay, if
duck growing.
I can pick up the banner right there and just carry that for a second. That's sort of where I am. I understand that there's like this groundswell, there's all these men, they're dispossessed,
yes,
that's true.
Yes, men.
I think the end result is political change and then figuring out how to get there.
Evil Nazis.
I think it's going to be financial. Men need to come together as men and
come together.
I've been saying this for years. I've been telling
right now,
Bob, hey Polska, you and I should buy a piece of land.
Polska Bob.
Buy a piece of land and co-own it together as friends. Just a tiny little, not even an acre, a half acre. We can build just for fun on weekends. We could build a shitty little shed.
Yeah. You buy the right half acre of land, and you wait long enough. You know. Oh yeah.
Call it a
yeah.
What do you call it? Like a bug out cabin or something like that.
Yes, it's something like that.
And that's how it starts. If one of us ever becomes homeless for a couple months for whatever reason, it would be obvious that we'd have somewhere to go, you know, and we'd have a piece of land. And if 5 years later, 10 years later, what if the price goes up on the land? We both agree we could sell it. We could split the profits. Blah blah blah. Ultimately, men need to come together.
Yep.
We need to start organizing. I know this sounds crazy because we haven't really done it yet.
Does sound crazy.
We will. This is going to happen. I know it's going to happen.
Well, I mean, we're gonna adapt either way, right?
I'm sorry.
We're gonna adapt either way. I mean, here right now, you can't afford to live. You know what I mean? Like it's even the normies, right? The plebs that we call them. You know, the people that live.
Even the normies. You're not wrong, Emperor. You're not wrong. We are just mere normies. Oh my God.
Bubble society. They're starting to understand that now they can't afford their rent. Right? It's gone on long enough. It's gone on long enough that they are starting to feel it. So, you know, eventually we're not gonna have as few people as we have right now.
Godfather of Ramadi is in the building. Hello, Godfather.
Yeah. Right.
Hammerhand 6:25 in like 15 minutes.
Outlaw had to take a phone call, by the way. That's why he had to drop. But more people are going to have to learn to adapt with less, much less. So that's coming. And if you haven't prepared or you aren't preparing, like, hey man, feel free to be left behind. You know what I mean? You're going to have to find a way around it, and most likely it'll be down to fucking, you know, stealing. I mean, look at what's happening in cities right now. Right? We're being invaded from all fucking angles with everybody's despots, right?
Yeah. That's the big problem is that some people prefer to live in big cities. I wonder who those people are. Do they have vaginas? Just asking the question.
There is literally no law and order, right? People are being attacked and butchered in the street, stolen from in the street in broad fucking daylight with cops standing right there. Nothing's going to be done about it.
One could start asking the question, what is the draw of the big city for the women? I have no idea. Why would that be? What do you think, guys? Why do women like to live in the big town? Any ideas? See, because logic. You could live just as well on the same amount of money in a smaller town, but some girls don't like to do that. Why? Any ideas?
So,
oh yes, that's right. 10,000 miles of cock.
We're gonna get that pot to boil over real quick, and when it gets ugly, it's get ugly fast, and it's really fucking nasty for everyone. We are coming out, you know, happy.
You guys, you gotta know. You gotta understand. Women are addicted to the drug of attention. Roger.
Lucky on the other end of that. None of us. But again, that is a bit of a separate topic. You know what I mean?
Well, it's all interconnected. I'll say this one last bit, and then I'm going to jump off. So I
Oh,
finally
no.
did it.
Oh, no.
What is it? Last Tuesday. So I don't know, five days ago. I
Yeah.
contacted a real estate agent in Lake County, Indiana, and I'm starting the process to look for my first property.
Good.
I'm gonna buy a duplex or a triplex, something like that.
Now, that is a really good idea. That is an excellent idea, MGTOW Cowboy. Great. Buy like a double or a triple or a fourplex and let the other people pay the mortgage. Oh my God. Hello, Zealot Master. Good to see you.
I've had enough. I've had enough of Chicago. Real estate prices just going up and up. Property taxes just going up and up. I was living in Chicago basically my whole life.
Yep.
I lived in South Dakota for 5 years for college, but then I moved.
South Dakota. Oh my God! Did you go to Brookings or did you go to Vermilion? Where did you go? Probably Brookings, I would guess. Here at Grants.
Then I moved out of the city.
I mean, that's the beautiful thing about Illinois. Illinois is really a lovely place. It's full of a lot of great people, a lot of common sense thinking people. The problem is Chicago. Now, Chicago is a great city. I don't even hide my affection for Chicago. But it is fucked up. A lot of places in Illinois, you can probably actually afford to buy a house somewhere.
Out of the county.
Hopefully the property taxes don't kill you because you're paying for Chicago. Yeah.
I'm working and living in DuPage County, which is outside
DuPage County,
outside of the county. Now I'm just going to move to Indiana. Now I'm just going to move to the next state over.
Indiana's all right. Yeah.
All the.
Or you can move to Missouri. We have. Well, okay. It's not quite as bad as Illinois. It might be getting there. Did you know St. Louis wants to pass a special tax for people who work in St. Louis County? To give money to St. Louis County, even if you don't fucking live there. Huh. I thought that was part of the revolution. Taxation without representation. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, honestly, it's I never thought politics would affect my life this much.
Ian Blades.
I feel like I'd have to move out of Chicago, but this is starting next week, or if not next week, the week after. I just got my W-2. I gotta. You guys know?
Yeah, get the fuck out of Chicago. I mean, be close enough to visit because it's a beautiful city, but don't live there. It's a fucking money pit. It's a hole in the ground you throw money into. It's been that way for a very long time. It's a shame. It really is a shame. You got 99% of people in Illinois are like common sense people. Maybe vote normal Democrat or maybe even a little bit Republican. But you got that big stinking black hole of sewage. Politically, Chicago takes over the entire fucking state. And Rockford, and it's amazing.
Think about buying property, they want to see.
And what did I say a few minutes ago? Whom really, really, really likes to live in big cities? Is there something involved in common? CDP drunk, hello.
W-2s, and you want to see work history for the last 2 years. And
Seraphim says all taxes are theft. God damn right they are.
Point is, man, get out of these blue enclaves, man. Out of these big cities, man. I'm tired of Chicago.
I mean, the liberal left, Californication, they've literally destroyed Austin, Texas. They've literally destroyed Denver, Colorado, my old home state. They've literally destroyed Portland. Literally have destroyed Seattle. Literally have destroyed Minneapolis. What's in common with big cities? Who likes to live in the big city? Are we seeing a connection here yet? Yeah? Maybe?
Cowboy,
I'm sorry, I gotta go.
no, Cowboy, before you leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's up?
My belches taste like hamburgers, and I haven't had a hamburger. I'm like, oh my
I
God.
know we talked about this a couple years ago, and I've mentioned to you guys because we went over the numbers, right, when it came to our populations in our separate countries, and what was there for square footage for each citizen.
5 minutes
depending on the
away
numbers, right?
from Hammer.
I found a picture today. I was actually sent a picture.
Hammerhand.
Just give me a
Hammerhand.
second here. You guys see that?
Let's see. Looks like.
Yeah, there we go.
What is that? Is that
Who infests the cities? Who infests the cities? Where's my guitar? Which version of people are in the big cities? The singing. Is it the women? Is it the women in the gay?
is that BC?
Gee, I wonder if BC is populated by mostly women and gay people.
The yellow, red is the 1.
I just want to get away from my farm and just go crazy and sow my wild oats.
6 million, and the blue is 1.464 million.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mentioned to you guys that
the entire province of British Columbia, right there. There's moose, and there's a Canadian Mounties out here. All the people are here. There you go.
In Canada, there was like 59.7 acres of land per person. Right?
Yeah.
You guys had something like 15, and your population is 483 million. Ours is like 45 million or 48.
See you over there, Godfather. Good to see you. Stop. Thanks for stopping by.
This is the province that I live in.
Yep,
now,
BC.
All that blue contains.
I'm sorry. What province is that? Manitoba? I'm sorry. What province?
No, that's British Columbia. British Columbia.
British Columbia. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
down
yeah.
here.
Oh, it's British Columbia. Yes.
Sorry.
Vancouver Island, right? Victoria. This is where I used to live. Now I'm somewhere up in here, right?
On the hinterlands. Yeah.
The main population that is in the red is Vancouver, right?
I say, let the girls have the big cities. Let them. Let's move out to the country, boys, because we don't need this bullshit. But then again, everybody has their own situation. But if it were up to me, fuck it. I'm going to live out in the middle of Manitoba. Way up in the Yukon there, eh?
Right, that's Vancouver area.
Oh, but it's
the
cool.
same population roughly is in all of this blue area. Do you honestly think I need to buy a piece of land to never see another person again?
Mm-hmm.
I could go out and take
All right.
a piece of land anywhere I want. And you know what?
Yep, and it's almost affordable. Sort of.
But even in the U.S., like even with your guys' such larger number than here in Canada, it's probably not much different. Most of, if you look at the populations of Canada, right, because this is the country I know, you look at where the density of population is, and it's like a little line that kind of runs along the border from east to west.
Yep.
Right?
Right. What is it, like 90% of the Canadian population lives within 100 miles of the U.S. border?
Yeah, they just run right kind of along here all the way to the east coast.
It makes me happy, Ian. I'm sorry. I like it. Oh, is YouTube going to whack me? Oh, no. Yes. Three, two, one. Oh, wow. It was free. 16, 15, 14. See you guys later.